Of course, we have a great big veteran community in San Diego, but it ended up being very isolating because the PTSD was manifesting in ways that I had social anxiety. It was unique for me because I was a turret gunner, right? So you don't find women, that are sitting in a machine gun, and especially at the height of the war in 2004. After a very brutal deployment, I had to start compartmentalizing, which by design of being a woman isn't really one of those things that we know how to do. You had to turn off the emotions because I'd already lost my teammate in my truck to a sniper. I would make excuses if friends said, hey, come hang out with us, come go to a barbecue. I would think of every excuse in the book because I didn't know how to articulate to them, I have severe PTSD. I don't know how to be around normal people. I don't know to have, these normal conversations with you as my friends. I don't know how to be around anybody. So the San Diego Humane Society, I just happened to hop on my phone and they were the absolute first picture that came up. And then, social media does, it started to load the entire page. And I was like, no, you, I must have you. And really the story was disabled veteran adopts disabled kitten. When I went in, I didn't know that she was an amputee. When I looked at Sophia, I was only looking at her to solve her problem. Of course, she's a kitten, she doesn't know she has a problem. And I literally would go to like Toys R Us and I'd kind of like pilferage through kids' toys. And I remember the person working there, they'd say, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm trying to find a spare shoe for my cat. So I looked into it and I couldn't find a company that had already created a detachable prosthetic for a kitten. And I found Fab Lab and I pitched the idea to them. And I said, look, we don't have anything to go off of. I can't help you with this. I know the design in my head as I see it. I don't know how to do it though. And this is actually the second phase, 3D printed, actual paw print on the bottom. Went to the second phase and created this one. Now we're on the third phase and it's really gonna be a swoopy leg. It was so amazing to me that through all the struggles she had gone through, she just kept getting up every day. Nobody knew how to talk to me, so I didn't know how to get up every day. You know that at some point, life is very unforgiving. And it's not that I know that she's there every day. I know that there is a comfort in having her here. It's really that it's such a good partnership now that it's less of a leash. It's less of a, this is all I have. Now it's a, look what I have. So it makes you connect to human beings again, because that's the one thing that is still difficult for me is connecting to people. But I know that I have to take that step so that I can keep moving forward and moving forward. So fall down 10 times, get up 11, right? That's really the goal every day. So this is my children's book. It's called Sophia the Bionic Cat. This is self-published. This is the true story of an amputee kitten and a veteran. That would be me. The illustrator is here in San Diego. He is one of the instructors at the Art Institute of California. But not only is this a true story, but this book is written in what's called open dyslexic font. So if you have dyslexia, you're going to read the book the way I intended you to read it, not the way a dyslexic brain will choose to read it. And you wouldn't notice anything different from the font. And there's things